Wavesound Audiobooks presents Lessons from Gin, Business the Four Pillars Way by Matt Jones, narrated by me, Matt Jones. About me, Matt Jones. I've enjoyed an eclectic career woven together by the common themes of creative strategy, storytelling, design, experiences, and human behavior. I describe myself as a serial failure and an accidental entrepreneur, having moved from being a government economist to a political strategist to a global brand experience leader before going on to be co-founder of Australia's most loved and successful gin business, Four Pillars Gin. An economics graduate, my early professional roles took me first to the Defence Intelligence Staff and then HM Treasury in London's Whitehall. After studying for a master's in international relations, I moved into politics, becoming the head of economics section in the legendary Conservative Research Department in 2002, aged just 26. I went on to become the Conservative Party's chief political advisor. In 2006, I moved from London to Sydney and from politics to brand strategy, joining the world's largest brand experience firm, Jack Morton Worldwide. Starting out as head of strategy in Australia, I moved to take on strategy for Jack Morton New York in 2009, before becoming leader of the Jack Morton Global Strategy and Creative Community in 2010. In 2012, I relocated with my young family back to Australia, where I set up my own brand purpose consultancy, Better Happy. I handed one of my first business cards to Stuart Gregor at a lunch in Surrey Hills, and within a year, Stu's best mate Cam and I were making plans to make gin together. Today, I'm the proud co-founder and brand director of Four Pillars Gin, a gin business that has been named the world's best gin producer, an extraordinary 3 times, by the International Wine and Spirits Competition in London. I'm also a passionate keynote speaker, mentor, advisor, board member, and collaborator with creative agencies, startup businesses, corporate brands, and not-for-profit organizations. I'm also half of Think Story Experience, the boutique advisory firm I run with my partner, Rebecca Bourne-Jones. I describe myself the same way I did on my first Jack Morton business card back in 2006, as a creative strategist. You can learn more about my work, experience, passions, and interests on my website, thinkstoryexperience.com. Prologue. What this book is and what it's not. Welcome, friends. Before we begin, let's make sure you're in the right place, because this is not the definitive story of Four Pillars Gin. At best, only a third of that story is mine to tell. So here it is, my side of the gin-soaked story and the lessons I took from over a decade of helping to build a world-class gin business. Back in 2012, I crossed paths with 2 of the most extraordinary and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?